What's up, Knights Nation? I'm the BEIGESAYYEN with the Pittsburgh Knights, and this is your Knights Update. First thing, our R16 went 1-1 in the last two games, beating Rafflecopter 7-5, but losing to Q Confirm 4-7 on play day 3 of APAC Stage 3.
And it's nothing but shade left in a 1 versus 4 to try and hold on. Knights claim all 3 points in a close match.
In other news, the Knights have taken our first solid step to creating a Valorant Academy roster. Former CSGO commentator Keith LaFortune has been hired to coach the Valorant team and is building a new roster as we speak. The Knights released a new episode of Women in Esports podcast featuring a member of Dignitas' Valorant team, Elite. You can catch that show on our YouTube or listen to it on Spotify. The TSM Academy Valorant squad have accepted our invitation to play in the Knights Gauntlet Fall Frenzy tournament. We also just announced another Valorant tournament with a $5,000 prize pool. Call it the Dances of the Skulls through October 1st through the 3rd. For updates on Knights tournaments, make sure to follow the Knights Arena account at Knights Arena. Make sure to check out our new show, Friday Nights Live, hosted by Lava, featuring myself and many other cool guests. You can watch our latest episode on our YouTube channel where we got to know Too Easy. I'm the BEIGESAYYEN, and as always, big shout out to the Knights' main sponsors, Zinni, Boost Gaming, PNC, Sheets, and HyperX. And I'll see you next time, Knights Nation.
Thank you so much for that wonderful transition, BEIGESAYYEN. How are you guys doing tonight? It is Friday night. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend, and I am excited to be here. I am your host, PK Lava. A little bit about me, in case you guys are new to the show. I'm a content creator here at the Pittsburgh Knights. Started off in Gears of War, and now I'm making transition to Apex, and now I'm just making content whenever the Knights need me, and it's just such a great pleasure to be here with you guys. I asked you guys to be patient because there is a big thunderstorm outside, so you might hear little thunders. Don't be worried because everything's going to be all right, okay? So, who are we interviewing today? Well, that's a great question. If you're into Valorant, you're into CSGO, you're into competitive shooters, tonight's for you. We're going to about introduce our special guest. His name is, I hope I'm saying it right, of course, I feel like I'm not. He's just being nice to me. Yonji. Now, Yonji has a amazing record so far. What I'm saying, I saw some videos of him. I'm going to go ahead and show you those videos as well. And he's just a great player overall, pro Valorant player. And I'm just so excited to have him on board. So without further ado, let's introduce our guest, the star of the night, Yonji. Yonji, say what's up to the chat. How are you feeling today?
So boy, feeling good, feeling good. Been a while since I've been on stream. Even on my stream, I don't stream a lot. I moved like a month ago back to Quebec, where I'm at my parents' place right now. So it's kind of new. I just chilling, looking to buy a house. So I chill at my parents' place.
Hey, listen,
Having a great time.
I'm doing the same thing, man. I'm about to move back to my parents in December, and I'm about to buy a home, so I completely understand that. So, Yonji, let's get a little bit background on you. What is your real name, and where are you from?
My name is Maxime, aka Yonji. My last name is Grondin Moret. It's French. It's pretty hard French. Started playing Warcraft 3. This is probably the first game I actually tried on. Like really try. And then that was Dota at that point. And then I moved to League of Legends. And then I found a competitive like spirit in me. And then I tried CSGO my first shooter was CSGO, and then I did like 7K hours in a row, like only playing this game. And at like maybe at like 5K, 4K, I tried the SEA. I was okay at the game, like not that good, but enough to like actually compete in the game. And then I moved to Valorant when it came out first day on.
Man, that's a great backstory, and we're going to get so much into Valorant. As a matter of fact, we have a little trivia quiz for you later, so we're going to test your knowledge on Valorant, all right? So, okay, so you told us a little bit about yourself. Tell us, what is your passion? Is your passion gaming? Do you have other passions? We're just trying to get to know you a little bit, and then we're going to ask you on, your first video games growing up. So let's start with that one. What are your passions? What are your goals?
I don't think if I think about my goals, I don't have any right now. I don't find myself like doing anything else that I'm doing right now. I love chilling with my homies. I love like having great night, drinking, grinding games. Not even like competing, just taking a game and grinding the shit out of it, just destroying the game. And this is what I enjoy, like playing 40 hours in a row of one game. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it. I just like destroying games.
Listen, that's what we call dedication and passion. I bet those hours don't feel like work to you. I'm sure they go by really quick. And it shows on your gameplay. Now, before we show some gameplay of the incredible Yonji, I want to remind you guys to check out the Night store. I'm going to go ahead and put a camera on me real quick. Check out this amazing hat. Now, we got a lot more merch coming up. I got the backpack over here. Just settle down, guys. I know you want to see the backpack. Just calm down. And chat, calm down. I'm going to go ahead and say hi to some people in the chat as well. So is Yonji in a second, okay? But let's go ahead and just put in this plug here. Guys, the backpack is still on sale on the Knight's website. You got to check it out. Custom. And if you're on LAN, yeah, man, it's just a must-have. And we'll play a quick commercial on that soon. Shout out to Silver, hooked it up. Knights as well. They gave me these HyperX earbuds, amazing. And again, if you're into Ash Ketchum, I choose you. We got hats in the store as well. So I'm gonna quickly play a quick commercial for you guys of the backpack, and then we'll get back to Yonji. Here's the commercial. You guys can check that out at store.knights.gg. Let's get back to the show. Yonji, what's going on? Valorant, you're a Valorant pro. We're about to show some gameplay clips of you. We're going to talk about your Valorant career. Then we're going to get into fun stuff, you know, your favorite Netflix show, favorite food, you know, small things like that. Let's get into the Valorant. So you talked about some CSGO experience there, but what was your first video game? My first video game, I'll never forget, was a N64, you know, Mario 64. But I was playing Nokia, you know, on the Snake. So what were your first memories of gaming? What were your first couple of games?
That was probably like I played Dreamcast. I'm 27 years old, so I had the Dreamcast. But I think the first game I really played was Crash and Bandicoot.
Oh, Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot and what was the Ratchet and Clank? And what was the other?
Yo,
there was like
Ratchet and Clank, so much fun.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank was all those games I played a lot. And then I moved to PC right after, and I played Secret 1. Secret is a whole game. It's like at the same time as every quest went out. It's like before WoW. I played RTS. I'm a MMO fan and all of this.
So was competitive gaming always kind of there? Of course, we're going to go ahead and read the chat after this, guys, so Yonji can put some shout-outs. But let's just finish this question up. So you guys got a couple things you want to say or some requests you want us to do. That's perfectly fine. Yonji, were you always this competitive? You know, like I felt like I was competitive. I tried to play Smash Bros. At birthday parties and beat everyone. Were you always trying to be?
Yeah, always. I was playing sports before getting competition, and I start competing. I started competing video games when I stopped playing football. So in college, I was playing football. I always had that thing in me that wanted to win. So after I stopped like actually being in sports, I moved to esports like a month after.
Incredible.
So, but even when I was like in college, I was playing Smash Bros. I was playing like all those games. WoW. But after college, I really tried esports, and I went all out on it.
You strike me as a very intelligent individual, and I say this because, you know, competitive gamers, especially Valorant, you know, I played Season 1. I think I got up to, like, almost Diamond. I don't remember that much. Game is completely different now. I don't think I'll be able to keep up. But you strike me as an intelligent person because, you know, competitive games, and those of you in the chat that don't know, they do require a lot of decision making, reflexes, analyzing your own gameplays, right? You got to watch as the streamers to learn. So getting to the topic, back to Yonji. Yonji, how can someone obtain, you know, your skill, your power level? And then we'll read the chat.
Hours. People come and chat to pro players and ask, how do I get your aim? How do I get to this? How do you do this? Just get experience through playing the game and find your own way to play. There's people who only just gonna swing things, like swing corners, win every battle. Once they start actually thinking about what they're gonna do, this is where they're losing. Their gameplay is to swing everything and out aim people. If they start thinking too much, it's dead. But if like the player I'm thinking of is like maybe like player one. Player one, he's a good player, but he has his own gameplay. He's lurking. He always find himself in a corner where he's behind people. Doesn't have the best aim, doesn't have the best brain, but he's an excellent player overall.
That's an excellent response.
You just have to play the game. It's the only thing you have to do. Play the game. Find yourself to the game.
I agree with you. You know, hours of experience. You know, TSM Hal. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. Yeah, he's the top Apex. Well, he's number one in Apex.
Imperial Alls? Oh,
yeah.
I watch him. Yeah, I watch him.
Well, he said every year, like, he basically spends like a total amount of hours. I believe it was like 6 months out of a year in hours playing a game.
This is a lot, but this is how you get good at something. You cannot watch someone play and actually get good. Yeah, you can have tips, plays out of it, but if you don't play the game, you're not gonna get used to the game. You have to beat the game at some point. You have to beat it. You have to play it since you bleed the game.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Let's go ahead and take a quick break, chat. We're going to go ahead and read. ¿Cómo están todos en el chat que está en español? Los quiero mucho. Que pueden poner preguntas y lo doy a Yonji. Guys, how you guys doing? You can ask any question you want to Yonji. I see a little bit of people here. I'm going to go ahead and put out some shout-outs. Shout-outs to Klaus, Yale. How you guys doing? Ardia. Yonji, you want to throw out some little shout-outs there in the chat?
Silver, you want me to show you how to play the spike? I don't plan the spike. I always dead first. I don't plan it. I'm dead before I can plan it.
Have you played with Silver before?
No, never.
Do you think she's good?
She's probably better than me right now.
she probably
I play turn-based game 12 hours a day. I can't shoot back anymore.
Oh, turn-based, like what? Like Yu-Gi-Oh or something?
Dofus. I don't know. It's a French game.
I'm not familiar with that game. Maybe you can enlighten us a little bit later down the road. But a summary,
sure.
What is it?
It's a turn-based game where you have to find dragon eggs and use it as equipment, so you can beat every dungeon in the game.
Oh, okay. Maybe you can show me that off stream or something. We have a question from my Latin American viewer, a great friend of mine, Yale. Yale asks, "Quién es su main in Valo?" And I think you can understand a little bit what that means. It means, what is your main in Valorant, and why? Why? We'd love to hear it.
No, I played Cypher when the game started because I really enjoyed Cypher, and I don't know, it was just my type. Like looking at flank, looking at my map a lot. I look at my map a lot. The gameplay, just having your gun out, not using your abilities. I was from CS, not off abilities. When you're in CS, everybody has the same nades. And even in CS, I buy AK armor and I run down somewhere. That was my type of anchoring site. Like you're on your own island, and like you just have to play your own game. You cannot flash for your teammate, thing like that. This is what I enjoy. And then that was my team with two French with Kohler. That is with he's playing with Dark Zero right now. That was with Kohler. And then after when I moved to the team, I played with Jonah P. He got poached by Complexity, and now I think he plays with Immortals. I moved to Phoenix because I was starting to IGL, and I was actually like playing. I was making them play around me a little bit more. I was entering for them, and when I'm dead, I still can like make decision without having me to play. So
right.
I was just
you like the tool.
In every turn.
You like the toolkit of the character that allows you to do that. Okay. That's great. Speaking of esports, we're not near done. Your knowledge is very valuable to people in the chat. I know Yell here. He's from Mexico. He likes Valorant, so he's listening very carefully. And your information, it's not every day, guys, you get to ask a pro Valorant player here live some questions. You know, when he's on stream, he's chilling, he's doing his thing. It's a little bit difficult for him, especially if he's in the middle of a scrim or something. Speaking of scrims and esports, I'm going to play a quick commercial of the Royal Guard. If you don't know what that is, it is our Rainbow Six team. It's a 30-second quick clip. Let's roll it. If you can enlighten me here, because I really don't play Valorant unless like my friends want me to hop on. There has been an update to walls or hitting walls with grenades, or are you familiar what I'm talking about?
No, I'm not.
Okay, they removed something from the walls, and it's something.
Oh, they put they put the big box so you cannot get spammed or something. Like the new boxes.
I'm gonna try and pull it up for you. Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up for you. But
I did read the patch, but I didn't play it.
Yeah, I just don't. I read it. I just don't understand it since I don't play. What is your favorite weapon and why?
Vandal.
Vandal.
Oh,
that's not Phantom. Isn't that the name of that one?
I never been a Phantom.
That's like a war, right? In Twitter, Phantom or Vandal.
Phantom is actually better for sure. For sure, the Phantom is better. 100%.
How come?
The way I shoot, it's the same as the Vandal, close range, and all map have close range. Every map, and maybe not Icebox. Sorry, Vandal is better on Icebox, but every other map depends on how you play the game. There's the short corners. It's one tap in the head anyway. So you don't have. It's just easier to use the Phantom, and you don't have any advantage to use the Vandal when it's closer. So you're just shooting yourself in the feet if you use a Vandal.
Understood. Guys in the chat.
Yeah.
Go for it. You can finish.
It's the kick of the Vandal that I like. This is why I use it. It's the how it kicks. The Phantom, I pull down too much. 5 hits in the body, I never hit headshot.
I understand. I get what you're saying, and I've read some comments of like which one's better, and it's hilarious to see people fight over Twitter like on that thing. Yeah. For anyone in the chat, tell me your favorite Valorant weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and gift a couple subscriptions here in the chat. So if you participate and you tell me your favorite weapon, I'll go ahead and do so randomly. And for my Latin American viewers in the chat, si ustedes me dicen cuál arma te gusta de Valorant, te voy a regalar un sub aquí en el canal de Pittsburgh Knights. Okay. All right. Speaking of weapons, I think you know what time it is, Yonji. You know what time it is?
I go for it. Sure.
All right, here we go. Hope you're looking at the stream. Okay. Here comes the trivia. Question 1. What is the sound of that weapon? You got to turn on the audio. What is the sound? Guess that's the sound. Odin is correct. That is the Odin. Personally, when I used to play with this thing, I believe it cost a lot, and you can like shoot it through walls. What is your take on the Odin?
I use it on Sova when I play Sova, and that's it. And just maybe to troll, I never really lose that. Never. I'd rather.
It's a troll weapon.
Yeah, for me it is. 'Cause I don't EDS a lot, and if you don't EDS with this, it's completely shit. You have to EDS with this, 100%. If you
hilarious.
don't EDS, you're trolling.
I feel like a Terminator when I use this weapon, dude. So.
No, but for spamming, for pre-spam, it's pretty good. Pre-spam, I'm down with this. But if I'm rich enough to buy this, I'm gonna buy a Vandal next use to hit. So I'm spamming, dropping this thing, but I'm taking the Vandal after.
Awesome, that's great to hear. Chat, I see you guys are putting some of your things. Odin, La Granada, No sé, bro. If you guys tell me a weapon, dime un arma, I'm going to gift a sub. Voy a arreglar un sub por ahí, all right? Let's go for question 2. What agent has the ability called Hunter's Fury?
Sova.
Sova?
And it is Holt.
Is that your final answer? Sova, letter C?
Yeah.
All right, let's check it out. And he is correct. It is Sova. And I personally don't know much of the characters. You're probably gonna laugh at me, but I was a one-trick Phoenix. Is that his name, Phoenix?
That's fine.
And I just like how he says "bruv" all the time, and all that, all that good stuff. But I just blind myself, to be honest with you. You don't want to. I blind my teammates. You don't want to play with me.
I do the same thing. I blind my teammates a lot. I don't call my flash.
It's okay. At least you're not like Silver. She goes like 0-15 every game, right?
That's the freest question.
Yeah, it's free. Well, oh, you see it already. Okay, which gun cost 800 credits? Do you want me to read your options? It sounds like you're already
The
confident.
Sheriff. My second favorite gun in the game.
I've seen some crazy clips of the Sheriff of just people like, 5K, like it's insane.
Frenchies. Every French Canadian has the ability to use this gun like it was an aimbot gun. If you see French Canadian use this gun, your round is lost. Just don't play the round. It's over.
J'aime le Sheriff. Oui, ça va? Comme ça? I used to take a little French, but I have been to France, and I just want to say that you guys dominate the Dragon Ball Z scene. I'm not sure if you're aware of that, but the French are relentless in Fighter Z.
I did play a lot. I did play back on my PS3, Dragon Ball Z.
No, I'm not even trying to flatter you. I'm like quite literally telling you the French dominate the scene. The grand finals.
For real?
Yeah, grand finals were
Nice.
2 French players. So yeah, I like spectating every game. Let's go ahead and go to question 4. Which agent says they call me a monster? Shall I prove them right?
Like, it's probably Omen.
Killjoy is the new one, right? Is that still like robot?
Killjoy
dude?
is the one that has the turret.
Oh, the turret. Okay. Well, you went with Omen, you said?
Yeah.
Let's check out the answer. It is Viper. I'm guessing Viper's the seagull-looking girl from Disney.
The
green.
one with the toxic thing. Yeah.
The green
I
stuff.
never
Okay.
play Viper. How can I know what she said? Never played her.
That's fun. All right, so we got one wrong there, and that's okay. Last question, question 5. Here we go. You ready?
Go for it.
Question 5. Which agent says, "Come on, get me in the line of fire"? Is it A, Viper, B, Killjoy, C, Brimstone, or D, Breach?
Killjoy. I feel like that's Killjoy.
I don't know. I didn't see the answer, by the way. I know you think
Someone
I'm...
give me a line.
No, that's Brimstone.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
Brimstone.
that's Brimstone.
Okay.
No, that's Brimstone.
I didn't see the answer, and if it's wrong, I'm
No,
sorry.
no.
What? It's
Is it
Breach?
Breach?
I knew. This is kind of don't play.
Oh no. So listen, I gotta score you here. Each one's worth 20 points, so that's minus 40. You got a 60%.
Hey, I'm fine with this. I'm fine. 60, I pass.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
pass.
I got only one right this whole time, so
I
that's
pass.
awesome. Great. I wanted to ask someone in the chat. I know Silver might be there, or anyone from Pittsburgh Knights, if you guys are hearing me. I wasn't really rehearsed too much on how we're going to do the winners for the contest. So if one of you guys can just tell me here in the chat, it's a little difficult to pull up Discord while I have OBS and the chat there. So I'm going to try to open up Discord, but go ahead and let me know. We're going to go ahead and soon do the giveaways for the contest. Before we do so, I'm going to ask a couple more questions, very little more questions to Yonji on his professional career, and then we'll get to the giveaway, and we're gonna basically wrap things up, and I will gift this subscription to someone in the chat as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put a quick break for you guys while I go check about the winners. All right, check this video out. how's everyone doing? My name is PK Lava. I'm here with Yonji, and I just want to remind you guys that the store is having a sale. A lot of these items are going to go away soon, such as this Pittsburgh Knights utility bag. Awesome. I use it for sports. I'm going to use it for lands when I can. But, you know, you guys just saw a whole video of that. Very nice video from the video team. Thank you so much. Let's go back to our special guest. We have Yonji. Yonji, let's get to know you a little bit more personal. We're going to go ahead and wrap things up toward the end. So, let's know about, you know, your life outside of gaming. Is there any, you know, hobbies you have? You mentioned sports. Is there anything else you like maybe besides gaming? I'm sure gaming's a huge part of your life. You're a pro. You put a ton of hours. But please share us some other hobbies you may have. I think you're muted. I think.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. Continue.
All of my family is about gas things, so I have a like motorcycle, I have a boat, I do
wow.
all of those things. So what I do was I woke up, maybe like go do some bike, come back, start drinking, having a blast all night, chilling with my friends, and this is what I do. I do both. I do like a lot of bike, and I don't do sports anymore. I think I'm getting too old for this. Like, more of a beer guy now. More of a beer guy.
I'm not gonna ask you to tell your age, but I'm 28, and I feel like I'm pretty old, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm 27.
Okay.
I'm 27.
I'm
getting old.
I feel like I'm 40, dude. I'm not even kidding. Like
It's the hard part. I think hitting the 30 is gonna be my hardest thing in life.
I'm almost there, so I'll let you know how it is, man. Listen, a little bit about you. I don't really watch that much Netflix myself. My favorite show is Breaking Bad. Do you have a favorite show that you watched on Netflix?
I only watch anime, man. I only watch anime.
So, what are your top 3 animes? Mine would be Death Note. I like Gurren Lagann, and
I'll probably put.
I don't remember the third.
I probably Naruto first,
Okay.
and then I'd put. Akemi got killed second, and then One Piece.
One Piece.
It's probably my. Yonji's from One Piece. Is a character in One Piece.
The second one, I try to watch. That's the one about the dress that, like, right? It's like, it's the same creators of Yeah, it's the same creators of Gurren Lagann. Same creators.
Yeah, that's it.
It had the same style. I just could. I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. Maybe I should give it another chance.
It's a hard one.
I
watch a lot of anime still. I watch a lot. I have one of the biggest probably anime lists in Canada or something. I've watched everything.
I believe it. And would you like to share us the worst anime you've ever watched or experienced? Just curious.
Boku no Pico is probably the worst thing I tried to watch ever, and don't even try to watch it. Don't even try. Don't even type it on Google. Don't even type that. You're gonna have a blast looking at what is it.
I feel like finding out. I think I know what it is. I don't know it by that name though.
I'll worry about it. Just don't.
Now I'm curious, but I'll look at it later. Speaking of, you know, just I know we're still trying to get to know you. I do want to ask this before I forget, because I feel like I did forget earlier, and I apologize for that. Who are some of your inspirations when it comes to professional gaming? Surely at some point you were a young grasshopper and you must have looked up to someone. Is there any inspirations in your life that you looked up to when it comes to competing?
Probably Sabroso, and he's one of my friends now. So people know me a lot because I was the drunk scuff streamer that played with like Wardell, Sabrosa, Sam. But at some point, all those players I was looking up to, I'm friends with all of them, and I played all my Valorant career. I played with them, 5Qing with those guys. Like, I met Tarek through this from EGCS. Now he's playing Valorant. I've been friends with Gizanar after this. Like, all the people I was watching on stream, now, like, they follow me on Twitter. I follow them on Twitter. We talk. Like, if I want to play with them any games, I just type to them. They answer me. And, like, I feel like I made it at some point because, like, I can talk to this group of guys who's insane at the game and just chill with them.
Speaking of, professional career, we spoke to Bronzy as our first guest. He's a professional Valorant player. He's played against teams like TSM and G2, very stacked teams, Cloud9. I gotta ask you, what's your advice to become pro? And just to give you an idea of what he said, I was thinking like Kovacs, Aim Lab, grinding the game. You said grinding the game. He said something completely different, and I kind of wanted your thoughts and your input. He said that to go pro, the most important thing are your connections. Do you agree?
Yeah,
Disagree?
100%. 100%. If you- I had a lot of tryout when my team died only because I had connection. Even if I wasn't the best player, people would connect you because I don't know why it's that they don't want to give a chance to someone they don't know because they don't know how they are. When people actually have connection, it's because like they know their attitude and they know they want to grind the game to actually win. And they want to get like they want to have their friends with them and all of this to like keep the connection.
That's
Like that.
that's well said. And is there anything you would give advice to become pro? He's saying to become pro, keep your connections up. I think you mentioned and you stressed it out several times throughout the podcast that put in your hours. Would you like to keep elaborating that, or would you like to add something else?
I'm gonna say this. There's a player named Screwface Val. All right, he
Screwface
plays
Val.
with Dark Zero. He's from tier maybe 12. But he's a League of Legends player, never been playing FPS, and he's playing pro right now in Valorant. Why? He put the hours. Nobody like knew him before he started playing the game. He made this connection because he was insane at the game. We did NRG. We did. Nobody. Everybody thought he was cheating. He played. He been nice with everyone. He's sick. He made his connection because he was nice and sick. If you want to have connection, don't talk shit. Play the game. Be good. Put the hours. Show people that you want to grind, and
Right.
you're gonna have those connection. People recognize you as someone they need to have your connection with. At some point.
Well said, completely. And hopefully we can get a small clip of this as a highlight and show him what you said. I'm sure he'll be flattered to hear these words. Let's go ahead and go a little bit. Our time is running out. I'm gonna go ahead and ask you one more question. I'm gonna do the winners for these giveaways, and then I'm gonna give you the floor. I'm gonna give you the mic. I want you to just say shout outs, thank yous, maybe to family, friends, coaches, pro players, teammates, whatever you want. So I'm gonna give you a little heads up on that to start thinking about who you want to say thank you to. I'm sure the Knights will clip that and it'll be on the socials. So last question to you, Yonji. Yonji, how are we going to see you? How can I put this? I want to articulate myself quickly. What is the future of Yonji? What are we expecting to see? Are we going to be seeing you at a LAN event? Are we going to see you? I just want some details here. What is the future hold for you? You're going to be more content creating?
For a game to grind. I'm looking for a game to grind. I feel like I started grinding Apex. I got a like to it, and then I took a break because like the split was ending. But like probably in a couple of weeks I'll start grinding the game again. I played like 100 hours and I was almost like master. So I think I'm okay at the game. So maybe I'll start grinding this one. We'll see how it goes. The game is alive more than ever right now. I don't know why, but the game popped off for some reason. Everybody's playing it. The shooting is cool. Movement is cool. Community is fine. And there's not a lot of the randomness. You shoot. That's it. Enjoy the game. For LAN, I don't know which one I'm going to attend, but I want to meet the people that I've been playing for 2 years straight.
Right, of course.
So I'm going to look up to it.
Excellent response, and we're looking forward to that, guys, in the chat. If you can go ahead and check out his social media right there, that is his Twitter. I'm sure you'll find his YouTube and his Twitch. Yonji, it's right there at Yonji_X1. Give him a follow. I'd love this guy is obviously, you're one of the more authentic people I've met. You don't try to hide who you are. You're very transparent, and it looks like you're very authentic and honest with.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, and I like that a lot. I think you're gonna go far in life, and I'm very happy that we got to sit here and have this conversation, and we're not just some follow, because how mutual follows are. You just and you don't really talk. So
Yeah.
it's a pleasure to get to know you, and I'm honestly
Yeah, same, man. Same.
I'm a big
I
fan.
chill in your stream, but I have it open. And I don't really talk in it, so
Yeah, I'm too
the first
busy.
time we actually talk. Yeah,
I'm
that's
actually
perfect.
I've never played at a level like you ever in my life. I've never played at a level like that. I've always just done content creating, and for the first time in my life, I want to be good at something. So right now, I'm not trying to be an entertainer like a clown almost. That's like I used to get like 40 views and stuff like that, just making the chat laugh. And now it's more like I'm just grinding Apex. But enough about me. Let's move on to these winners, and then we're gonna give the floor to Yonji. The winners for the contest. For those of you that don't know, there was a giveaway, I believe, don't quote me, for the backpacks. The backpacks such as this one and other merchandise. I'm not quite sure. I wasn't too rehearsed. I know you guys know. If you go on the Knight's Twitter, you'll know all the details. And we're going to go ahead and show the winners. Winner number 1, here we go. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel, is going to be Steven. Steven, congratulations to you. You are the winner, Steven SLUK. SLUK, I hope I said your name right. I just want to congratulate you. You are the first winner. And now we're going to go to the second winner. A little drum roll here, please. I got to add a drum roll, guys. Next time I'll add a drum roll, promise. Okay, for now you got to have to deal with my hands. We have Philip. And if I say your name wrong, there's no way I can say that name wrong. But Philip WANG. Philip WANG, you must be thrilled to see that you have won the Pittsburgh Knights contest / giveaway. We have our third winner, and we have a total of 5. It looks like Jeff almost won, but Maxwell's going to go ahead and steal that. Maxwell Williams, congratulations to you. You are also a winner. You must be thrilled and excited. More details on that, I'm sure they'll message you through Twitter, or if you guys registered an email, I'm not quite sure the details. But Pittsburgh Knights here, we are very honest on our contest and giveaways, so you don't have to stress. If you won, you won. They will reach out to you. Here we go with our 4th winner, and then we'll go with our last winner soon. Jake almost takes it, but no, Ron snatches it. Ron ABLANG? I'm very sorry if I say your names wrong. And we're going to go ahead and with the last winner. Let's see how this goes. And yes, there are different names in the wheels, guys. And we have Marco Polo? Marco Gomez. Marco Gomez, congratulations to be a winner in these contests. Again, I'm going to go ahead and read out the names of the contest winners. Steven SLUK, Philip WANG, Maxwell Williams, and Ron ABLANG. I really hope I said that right, and if I didn't, please forgive me. I'm not that smart. Okay, I'm just gonna be on. I can't do names. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and conclude this amazing podcast with Yonji. I'm gonna go ahead and put him back on the screen. Yonji, this is your time to shine. This is your time to say thank you to the people you love, maybe friends, family, people that have supported you, fans. The floor is yours, brother.
Thanks for the Knights for having me tonight. Thanks you, Lava, for hosting this. Thanks for everyone that followed me through my Xbox career, through my stream. Thanks to my friends that always been there for me, saying keep grinding it. And to everyone who thinks that you can do esports for a living, you can. It is something now. Even if your parents says that it isn't, do what they want you to do. Go to school. Fuck your sleep schedule. Don't sleep if you think, but grind the game. If you really want to make it, you'll make it. People will recognize how good you are, and if you really want to make it, and it has esports as your RL thing, you can. I know a lot of people that make bands out of it and have fun, actually playing games to live. It's insane. If you really want to do it. It's worth the shot. You're 16, 17. You still have 10 years in front of you to go to school at the same time as you play, and maybe take 2 years off and actually grind it. Just do it. Just do it. It's worth it.
I really wish I heard something like that when I was younger, because I actually quit YouTube for 6 years because my mom said it's a waste of time and there's no money in it and you're wasting your time. My whole family would tell me that. And now look where esports is now. Esports is huge. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure if you know, it's ginormous. The gaming industry is actually bigger than the NFTs,
everything that's related to game. It's gonna be esports player cards soon, like baseball card, but for pro players.
I agree.
Trophies, and it's soon. Soon.
Absolutely. We see people in the chat saying Yonji. We're going to actually start saying bye. Yonji will be in the chat a little bit. So if you want to talk with him, Yonji, if you can do me a favor, just be...
Legend himself.
Oh, you know him? He's a fan of yours?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well,
I'm a fan of him. He's a pro player.
Oh, he's a pro player. Welcome.
Golden.
Maybe we can have him on the
Golden.
show sometime. I would love to. We're going to start having different members on the show that are not Pittsburgh Knights. We're just kind of doing like a little trial here. So Yonji, again, thank you so much for giving us your time. Your
Thanks.
time is very
Cheers, boys.
valuable.
Have a great night.
Cheers. You can go ahead and leave the call whenever you feel like it. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say some final words. I'm going to do a Knights recap video. Guys, if you are late and you want to know what's going on in the Pittsburgh Knights, check it out.
What's up, Knights Nation? I'm the BEIGESAYYEN with the Pittsburgh Knights, and this is your Knights Update. First thing, our R16 went 1-1 in the last 2 games, beating Rafflecopter 7-5, but losing to Q Confirm 4-7 on play day 3 of APAC Stage 3.
And it's nothing but shade left in a 1 versus 4 to try and hold on. Knights claim all 3 points in a close match.
In other news, the Knights have taken our first solid step to creating a Valorant Academy roster. Former CSGO commentator Keith LaFortune has been hired to coach the Valorant team and is building a new roster as we speak. The Knights released a new episode of Women in Esports podcast featuring a member of Dignitas Valorant team, Elite. You can catch that show on our YouTube or listen to it on Spotify. The TSM Academy Valorant squad have accepted our invitation to play in the Knights Gauntlet Fall Frenzy tournament. We also just announced another Valorant tournament with a $5,000 prize pool called the Dances of the Skulls through October 1st through the 3rd. For updates on Knights tournaments, make sure to follow the Knights Arena account at Knights Arena. Make sure to check out our new show, Friday Nights Live, hosted by Lava, featuring myself and many other cool guests. You can watch our latest episode on our YouTube channel where we got to know Too Easy. I'm the BEIGESAYYEN, and as always, big shout out to the Knights main sponsors, Zinni, Boost Gaming, PNC, Sheets, and HyperX. And I'll see you next time, Knights Nation.
What's going on, Knights Nation? I don't think my camera's showing right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut it to something else real quick. I just want to, well, I'm going to put it here for now. I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. It's a shame that my camera is not showing up due to the Discord call, but that is okay. I want to thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. Again, we do this every Friday night. We're going to have different guests from different series, different teams, and we hope to see you guys again. Tell your friends, because we're going to make this even bigger, and bigger. Thank you so much. My name is PK Lava. You guys have a wonderful night.